Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name is Rich, and we're going to play the final race in the Legacy Tour Showcase. It's the one where we got that Porsche last time, and it's time to do the race on the Nurburgring. So let's continue. We're gonna do the little bit of upgrade they let us do, even though we don't have many points. We have 300 points, so it's gonna add a little bit. It's not gonna be like we're getting those 180, mile an hour things we were getting in the last race. But, it's something. And let's see, it's gonna be 7:52 p.m. That's sunset. Clear weather, 1 lap of practice, 2 lap race at the Nurburgring. A full circuit of the Nurburgring, which is 15.77 miles. This is kind of a hefty race. All right, let's do this. Oh, it's gonna kill my fingers. Like, was it like 10 minutes lap? I don't know. Probably 7 or 8 or something.
Remember, smooth is fast when you're flat out on this track. Excessive tire wear early.
Get all the little rivet things. I'm pretty sure. I was watching the Seinfeld's thing where he's getting a coffee with comedians in cars, and this was definitely one of the cars he used to get somebody in, I think. 'I liked seeing all the comedians. I'm not a big fan of Jerry Seinfeld. I think he's kind of a elitist prick who, doesn't, care about anyone but Jerry Seinfeld. But I did like seeing all the other stand-up comics. "11 minutes of that. Wow, 11:56. I'm going to guess around 11 and a half. Wow, it means the main race is going to be like 22 minutes or so. Oh my, 30 minutes recording altogether. Oh, they're punishing me. It's all this highly regulated, like, real track looking thing, and then like you get to a certain point where it just looks like, I think at some point where you're just, and then they let you out on the highway or something. I don't remember. Maybe that's not this one, maybe it's another track, but I think it's this one. Because it's 12 miles long. I just shake my hand after just doing the practice lap and cry. Winter weather is, yeah, because there's all the writing on this is the bit. Like, suddenly you're just out in the public. Me trying not to hit this guy, I go into the wall. Pass him. honestly, I may have to, after the showcase, instead of diving right into all the other stuff that's on there, just take a break from this, because this cold weather, it's really hard on my hands to hold the trigger down like this. That's why I only ever really do one race a day. Well, part of that is because it drags out for content and, bring more people to the channel, but there's also just, I can't do more than one. Almost 4, about a third of the way through the time they've given us. I suppose it wouldn't matter if they gave you much more of a super car in this race, because it's like you're constantly doing all these little turns. So even if you can get up to, 170, 200 miles an hour, you never have the opportunity. Okay, we're at 127 here. Maybe I'm making a liar of myself. Because I'm so busy checking speeds and looking at stuff. All it takes when you're sitting this close to a big screen TV is just looking away that fraction of a second and you're in the wrong. It's like sitting at the bottom of the row of the movie theater. You think it's going to be a great experience, but it's not. You're not really seeing all the stuff. It's better to be a little further back and be able to take in the whole view. Physically turn my eyes down at an angle there to see the speedometer. Smiley face. Sun just blazing off the roadway here. Already had a pain reliever today. Can't go too heavy on things like naproxen, because it can damage your liver and also your stomach lining. You ask your doctor, have a little something for the arthritis. And they're like, okay, but if you take this more than once a day, we're going to put you on something else. And they never really want to give you anything big anyway. I mean, naproxen is just like a little bit stronger than the over-counter stuff. They're not going to give you like, oh, your fingers hurt? Let's give you a codeine. No, they're not going to do that. Not at all. So if you lost some weight, they would take some... Actually, my current doctor has never been like that. Takes some relief off your joints. So she does want me to lose weight. We're absolutely working on that sort of stuff. But it's never like, hey, that would make it easier on the arthritis. I get that it would. I especially get it would happen for like knees. I don't understand. Maybe it would help with the shoulders because you don't have as much pollen on you. But still, it doesn't seem as much. I don't think it's going to help with my fingers at all. Fingers probably be better if I wasn't using like the mouse. Oh my god, I use the mouse to do the editing for this stuff, and it just mouse clicking is brutal, absolutely brutal. You wouldn't think that just little tiny push down. Oh man, it is just terrible. As they say, it kind of sucks getting old, but it beats the alternative. A little off the track there, but at least I didn't hit him that time, I may lose my, what is it, segment score for going off there. It didn't say off. I got the second score of 4, so it didn't completely blow the score. So it didn't say off track. I think we're coming up in, and maybe not this minute, like in a minute more. I think that the last segment of this race was a big, long, flat out, and get to go top speed for almost a full minute or so. Camera. Or maybe I'm thinking just this stretch here, but it's like you only get to do it if you have a slower car and you don't have to worry about slowing down for these curves because you're never going to be going that fast anyway. We are at 9 minutes and it's supposed to be like 12 minutes. Well, there's still, I suppose, almost 3 minutes left, so. You think I'd know these maps backwards and forwards after doing, and this is just the ones, you know, I've recorded with you guys. It's like 101 races. You know. This is the straightaway. I thought so. How fast does this little Porsche get? We're in 6th gear. Doing 160, so that's got to be it. I don't think this thing's going to have a 7th gear. Doing like 164 now, 65. And it drops back down because you lose a little speed on the curve. Now we're going to lose a lot of speed. Okay, not the worst. The first lap in this, you know, in the actual race will probably be worse. Just shake my hand out a little. I'm not even like using the trigger. I'm going full up. Like, let me show you. Like, I'm like just pressing on it up here because I'm just holding it with the trigger. Oh, too much, too much. I'm sure y'all don't care. But, you know, trying to fill the time with more than just me, you know, zooming around with the cars. I have no idea who. Somebody on my friends list changed their name to, you know, Chopper V-Twin. Or like, I guess they're, you know, a vehicle person because, I have no idea who it is, though. Or maybe I met him through Geezer Gamers. I don't know if Geezer Gamers is even still a website. It was for a long time, but I think it's kind of defunct now. The people who initially used it, you know, that's like then Facebook came out and everyone kind of migrated to Facebook. And nowadays, nobody uses Facebook at all anymore. So it's you could almost probably relaunch something like Geezer Gamers just for adult gamers. Except there's so many other competing social medias, I don't know that it would be worth it. That's where I met a lot of the people on my friends list. You know, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty with them. Back in the Xbox 360 days, a little bit in the Xbox One days. Dude just rammed right into me. Yeah, that's what I say to that, man. could just zip by me like that. Steal my segment score by making me crash into you. Sorry. Ah, dang it. I don't know why they get to use other cars. It's supposed to be the showcase. You'd think we'd all be using the showcase cars. So this isn't like they're driving cars doing this same race. It's just they populate the race with a bunch of people in different cars. Like, I don't know if I were to look through their garage on their game, they'd even have these cars. I think they got to own some of them though, because they got all these specialty liveries on them. You know? They're painted all pretty like. Take a look at this guy. He's got all blues. He's got the green, metallic green hubcaps on him. I mean, that's some time and effort on that thing. I got this scratched up red paint on my Porsche. I just lost like my insurance premiums. They won't ever insure me again. Probably the moment I started racing this car, they said, no, you can't insure your Porsche 911. We're about to take it on a race course. I thought I'd just slide by him there, but he knocked me right into a place where I couldn't even turn back. Get off of me. There's our rewards. I like my rewards. Five car. Big turn, big turn, big turn. Children right down the street. I imagine like, because it's like someplace in Germany, something like, the idea would be this, the race day is coming, we have to take the school kids out there and they can do their little part to decorate the street with chalk. I don't know if it really happens. I would assume something like that really happens. They wouldn't just put stuff on the street, you know, in the game. Maybe it's like, yeah, we'll get our children involved. But a lot of the times, these programmers don't really have the leeway to do a lot of things like that in the bigger studios. In a small studio, yeah. Like, you'll see them, like, name all the things after each one of their pets, or they'll include all their pets in the game or something weird like that. And, you know, include all their spouses or something. But these bigger games, it's like, you know, you got to make the launch day for the holiday season or whatever, or for the big, you know, electronics game announcement thing. Not that they do as many of those anymore. After the pandemic pretty much killed E3. They were looking for an excuse to kill E3 anyway. It's like a lot of money and it's a lot of pressure to have, you know, something to announce, and now they can announce things when they're ready to announce things, instead of having to like force these development companies to have, you know, the thing that everyone's going to be talking about on the show floor, to bring back, you know, and all over the internet, and to hype for you know, their systems and stuff. Now, if there's an event, it's an event of their own doing, and they do their own showcase. Like they have a big PlayStation showcase a couple months back. Where this is what's happening, where they added like new levels to Astrobot, and they should announce other new cool games that are coming forward. And that same day, Pal World dropped on like PlayStation. That was one of the things. And Pal World now available on PlayStation. Me and my brother bought that for that, so we're gonna play that one these days. We keep wanting to, but he's a busy man. He doesn't always have time for all the silliness I want to record. And I think that would be a fun one for the two of us to be doing some co-op nonsense with. I think we're coming close to the big, long straightaway. Oh, no, wait, it's 7 minutes. We're not there. We're not there. Wishful thinking. Hard to tell in the dark. Late night. Oh, stars. Look at that. Starry night. Alrighty, here we go, here we go, here we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Gotta stop there because that's probably a copyrighted song. It's the Carnival. Little ambulance sitting there right along the side of the road, just in case. Put them in the wall. Except the walls here are like just like 1.5 foot guardrails, which would still probably destroy you. Bright light, bright light. practice lap. You got this. I really don't. I don't. My fingers are tired. I don't want to do this no more. Gotta do a whole lap more of this nonsense. Too long. Racing in the dark. Talking to myself, trying to stay awake so I don't nod off. Because it's just the same thing mile after mile. No. Okay. I'm just going to go off the track again. My old dog scrambling to get up in the other room. Poor old guy. Talk about bad joint stuff. We gotta see the vet for him, I think, because the poor guy just like really struggles by the end of the day with that back hip. He's like, oh my god, I don't want to get up again. We used to take him out for like an additional trip after I have my dinner. Like we feed him, take him out, just take him to the potty. And then after me and Dad have our dinner, we'd let him and Fiona have a little special time in the yard together, but it's just one too many trips up the stairs for the old guy anymore. Just cutting that out. He has one more trip at bedtime. He doesn't need that little extra trip out there. He loves his girl Fiona, and he likes to have a little special time with her, but it's a hard time doing all those stairs. It's not that much. It's just a small, short set of stairs, but it's like, you're an old dog. Any stairs, are a lot of stairs. 11 years, I think, we've had him now. He's my boy, Flash Gordon. I got him. So we had another dog before him, Fearless. And all the time, Dad was like, take him out, do this for me. And always having me doing all the little extra walks and doing other stuff. I'm like, man, we need to do something so I don't have to keep distracting this dog all the time. You know what we need? We need another dog, because that will make it so they'll play with each other, and I won't have to entertain the dog all the time. It didn't really work out that way. I had to train my big guy, and they didn't really want to ever play together that much. They did a bit when they were young. We used to take them to the park together every morning, and they liked to romp around on like the tennis court and stuff. But and then they went and especially the park. We did a couple parks, but the one that we used to do it all the time. They changed the tennis court into like a field hockey sort of thing. And they don't want you taking your dogs on that anymore. Can't just let them off leash. And dog parks are not really great ideas with our big old guys because they're very protective of me and Dad. And I get sometimes a little, angry at people or dogs that try to, approach them too quickly or something. And sometimes the old dog just got to tell a little dog that he's the biggest dog on the block. And it sounds scary to other people. You get this big old Bernese mountain dog going, I was telling that little dog, was like, hey, I'm the big dog. I'm the old dog. Almost halfway through this race, or this lap. Over halfway through the race, but this lap. This second 10-minute and 45 second. So long. Such a long. I think I'm absolutely going to be taking at least until my birthday. I want to do my birthday stream where I'm playing Elden Ring, all day long, and I don't want my fingers and to be on pain when I start. I think I'm going to lay off games from holding down the trigger for 20 minutes at a time. I am not rewinding that. We are far enough ahead where I am not worried that I'm going to lose my spot. But I do need to pay more attention. Or at least keep talking. When I get zoned out like that, when I'm just staring at the screen, and it's actually like more likely that that's going to happen. It's just like, it's like driving in the dark. You're just kind of hypnotized by the little lines and the white light and the road reflections. I would probably absolutely get into a relaxing driving at night in a car like that. Like, no doubt in my mind. I'm gonna rewind that. Okay, not that far, man. I need to go 2 city blocks just because I missed a turn. Level 10 in this port. It's like, all it's done is 1 practice lap and 2 regular laps on this Nurburgring. It's just that this race is so long, it levels up your car quite a bit. Dust on the road. Cyan. Here's the straightaway. I think this lap is going to be worse than the last one. I think I screwed up a few places where I was just kind of like zoning out and I'm not getting my best speeds out of it, not working as hard. We're already at 10 minutes and 14 seconds and we're going to hit that last set of curves there at the end. Yeah, there's the time. It was definitely not our best lap. We did better than the lap we were fighting to get past everyone. Wow, by a bit. That's quite the difference. Alrighty. Continue.
Good work out there.
Good work out there. Alrighty, that's it for this race. We unlocked a reward of 35,000 for reaching driver level 111. I don't know why. That would be we're gonna hit continue here. And we have completed all of the Builders Cup stuff. There is nothing left here. So we can like go to the featured things which next time, like the modern NASCAR 2. I don't know how long that's going to be around for. And like I said, I might be taking a few days off with this just because, this is a little hard on my fingers. I want to be able to play some other games for a little while. If you guys want to see more Forza Motorsport, let me know in the comments. I will come back to this because I know they're going to be providing more races in the future, and you guys seem to like it. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Premium, games that are free to play, games that are on sale that you're interested in, you can write that down in the comments as well, and I'll try to get to that as soon as possible. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time.